name is Marina Esmeraldo. I'm an illustrator and an artist, and I was actually studied architecture in university, so I was introduced to Russian constructivism there during my education, and I love Lisitsky and Malevich. I really love Malevich, and yeah, I am very interested in these artworks. I mean, I love the compositional balance, but it's really bizarre. I mean, with the context that now I know about it being a poster about pacifiers and what it depicts, which everything looks like bombs and warfare and explosions related, and like machine gun, the baby's body looks like, you know, a machine gun, like like throwing, shooting. It's a bit intense, and then obviously I can't read, but you translate it as you know, I'm ready to suck on these pacifiers until I'm old. That's really intense. That's really weird. But otherwise, graphically, it's very, very interesting. I love the composition, and I really like the balance between minimalism and not excess, but there's definitely movement there, and what you explained. It's funny because you don't, as a Westerner, I can't read the characters. Cyrillic is very graphic, so they become graphic elements as well, and so they add to the composition for sure. Like regarding the shapes, but knowing the context now, like it's a different perception from when I saw it the first time. It looks very elegant, and the composition is very balanced, but it's actually really is quite aggressive, the message, and it's quite violent. I love how he uses shapes, and I love how he has perspective. He adds perspective to his shapes, and everything always seems to be like a ballet of shapes, like a dance of shapes, and it's always very fluid, and the movement in them is very beautiful. They feel very musical, the pieces, and that I'm very interested in that in my work as well. We'll see during off, but yeah. It reminds me a lot of this Spanish artist called Sergio Mora, and he does these surrealist illustrations and like painted in the more like a traditional style, and so it's not like sarcastic. It feels a little bit ironic, but yeah, I don't know. I love that you can, you know, is this used in advertising, or he's an Armenian artist? It's brilliant. I think political and social commentary through the arts is fundamental. You know, it should always exist, and it's amazing. Yeah. I am really excited to go. I've never been. Growing up, you know, it's always learn and read about Russia, and the culture is so rich, the arts, literature, and I'm really looking forward to visiting and getting closer to, you know, one of the big centers that inspired those artworks, and I'm really interested in visiting some constructivist architecture as well. Yes, thank you. Thanks for having me. Cool. Cheers. Cheers.